Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to my first vlog. And I'll just turn this thing off a bit. And yeah, today is a pretty exciting day. I'm going to Zwolle, where one of my arrangements will be performed. I did an arrangement of a Ukrainian folk song for a fanfare orchestra and electronics and a folk singer. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to hear it performed. We had only one rehearsal and it was quite briefly actually. There were some things that worked out, some things that didn't work out, especially what was difficult is syncing the electronics because I'm using a sequencer and the sound is processed from a synthesizer. So yeah, it was a bit difficult for the orchestra to synchronize with the beat, and but the conductor did a pretty good job. He really pushed it like the way that it should be. So yeah, pretty exciting day ahead, and I'm taking you along with me and show you some of behind the scenes and and the process of piece being performed. Yeah, let's go. Hello everyone, so we're on our way to Zwolle now. This is Kate. She's gonna be performing my song, Ukrainian folk song, which I arranged. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. She's now doing her accessories. Yeah, it's very beautiful actually. I really wanted also like a nice red necklace, yeah, because it's like really bold and like nice. Yeah, I'll have to look for some.
I have a lot. I can share with you.
Okay, that's good. Sharing is caring.
54. De spinterlijn is het centrum voor spoorafwij 50 uur 7. Nou, op Zwolle zal deze zijn door gezet zit in het klasse met eindbestemming Groningen. Meneer station van Zwolle.
And it's snowing. It's 12th of April and it is snowing. Unbelievable. Oh. Hello again, I'm signing in here. I'm already in the Spiegel. We are rehearsing and yeah, sounds very exciting. I just saw an amazing new instrument. Actually, I don't know how it's called. I should like find out exactly. So far so good. Let's see how it's gonna go with my piece. Very looking forward, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. A bit of a glimpse to this instrument. It's called blaster beam. Yes, and this is the man who built it.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
His name is Hans, and he will tell me a bit about it.
Yep.
So, yeah, how does this work? What is the strings? Are they same tuned? And
yes,
how do you play
it's actually a simple. The instrument itself is very simple. It's a 4 meter long piece, or 4.5 meters long piece of aluminium. And there's piano strings on it, 24.
Okay.
And they're all tuned in the same tone, but they have a different thickness. So that means you can actually play with overtones, which makes it interesting. You can make very loud booms on it, but if you just push it, And you have the overtones. I don't have, I have something to push here, but if you would hit it like this and then you move like this, you can actually influence the overtones, which actually have a very vocal quality to it. It's like hearing some very deep bass singing in the distance.
Whoa.
But you can also make like big bangs on it with a piece of metal.
Yeah, I saw you playing a bow on it. It is a bow, yeah?
Yeah, we could probably do it because it will work a little bit on the top end at least.
Yeah. Wow, it sounds really cinematic. I think like movie composers really use this stuff.
Like
amazing. So much reverb. Is it like, what's this actually?
It's just a pickup, magnetic pickup. So they pick up the middle bit because it's 24 times. It's like a really spacious sound and a really big sound. And you have a lot of overtones, which actually make the sound really complex. But by damping a few, or all but one, you can actually get very nice tones. It's like if you have this one. And it's 28 hertz, so it's really low. It's like
you can't even hear it probably.
Oh well, no. But if you have it on speakers, you get the overtones, and you can actually hear them. So, but it's like the lowest key on the piano, and then an octave below.
Wow, that's really exciting. Is it like it's very rare, right?
Yes, I think there are more in existence. I've seen one in America by a friend of mine has one. Yeah. In Los Angeles. Yeah. But I think in Holland it's the only one in existence.
Wow,
you cannot buy them.
Witnessing a super unique thing.
Yeah, you cannot buy them. You have to build them yourselves. So you have to make. There are no calculations available, so you have to make your own calculations and make sure that all the distances are right and the tension is right, and this distance. This distance compared to the long distance, there's a, what do you call it? It should be right as well. It's not just like, okay, well, let's just attach it there and then it works, because otherwise it will be very hard to tune. So you have to calculate it very exactly.
Awesome. And I heard that it was used once in Michael Jackson's piece.
Yes, it's correct. That's correct. Actually, the guy who I know is Greg Huxley. He's an American musician. Yeah. And he worked with Michael Jackson a lot, and I accidentally met him like 5 years ago, and he had one in his studio.
So we're getting ready here for the show. She has a very beautiful outfit.
I hope it will not fall out.
Yeah, maybe if it will fall out, it will be even more beautiful, you know, and the audience will really like. I am discovering new percussion instruments here. This one is called brake drum. Actually, I've never seen this before. Sounds like if you put it, and if it's like on the other side, it doesn't change. Doesn't change. Oh. Yeah. What do you think of it?
Nice.
It sounds a bit like what I'm thinking.
This is a brake from a car, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And they called it a brake drum because it's a brake from a car.
Really? Yes. I'm just guessing because the brake of a car is too you know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. So yeah, wow.
Me no.
So when I write in my scores brake drum, no one will understand what's that. I will show them this video. So, good evening everyone. We are after the show on our way back to Rotterdam. So Kate, how did you experience today?
Out of box.
She mentioned that it was like going out of her comfort zone. Also for me, I think. Well, for me it was not that much to do. I just needed to press one button. And yeah, just tweak some knobs on the synth. But
All you have to do is very fancy finger movement.
and on time.
On time.
And on the right place. That's the difficult part. Well, yeah, and unfortunately, so let's start with a good thing. The monitors for the vocalist were working very well. But what's unfortunate is that conductor's monitor was not working. And he could not hear the bass part of the synthesizer, so we went a bit of like
So fancy finger just didn't work.
yes, it didn't work. Yes. Oh well. But yeah, in general it was exciting, and I'm happy that I did it and that Kate signed up for this aventure. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to do something more like that.
Yeah, let's keep it with that fancy finger.
On time. Hey, I'm back home. Yeah, I just wanted to sign off here. So yeah, it was a pretty exciting day, I must say. A lot was happening, and yeah, a lot of just stuff that you have to learn to handle. Yeah, in general I'm happy with the performance. Well, can I say like this? I'm happy that I did this, and I certainly learned a lot. And yeah, I think the experience is what matters at this point for me. And yeah, I guess that's all what I wanted to say about today. Maybe I'll contemplate it a bit later in a different way, because you know, you always need the kind of emotions to settle down, and then you can freshly look at things. So yeah, thank you for watching, if you watched until here already. If you feel like this is kind of content you'd like to see, so please consider subscribing, and if you liked it, please put that thumbs up for me. It really kind of matters for me as a beginning YouTuber at this point. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll have more to share, more music and more this kind of stuff to share in May. Okay, goodbye.